right, we're going on a quick test drive here. We got 31,801 miles on the odometer. Now, if you see any flickering here, that's just in camera. That is not in person. And we are driving in comfort mode, but you do have all the other driving modes with Sport Plus there as well. And I'll throw it in that in just a little bit. And when you turn like this, you can feel the bolsters press against your body and then they retract back to the normal position. Shifts nice and smooth. I do have the windows all the way up and I'm hearing a little bit of whistling, which it's very windy today. So you might hear that on camera. The steering wheel is perfectly straight. I don't feel any vibrations on the wheel. I'm gonna hit the brakes kind of hard. Brakes feel solid, no vibrations in the pedal. Once again, when I turn, I can feel that bolster press against me, keeping me planted in the seat. And I'm gonna move it into Sport Plus. I can feel the RPMs change a little bit. Sounds really good. Hear it downshift automatically. Sounds good. Really no complaints with the drivability. Like I said, very windy, so I did hear a little bit of wind noise, but other than that, drives great. All right, we're going to do a visual condition report. So we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find, and really just assessing the overall condition of the vehicle. Starting with the front right wheel. I don't see any curb rash. Now there's a couple tiny chips here and there on some inner spokes. Looking at the tires, date code is 2023. They have a good amount of tread left. No PPF on this vehicle. So looking right here, you're going to see a couple rock impacts. Upper section of the fender looks good. All of that is clean. Fender flare looks nice. Here on the side mirror, tiny little scuff right here. All of that looks good. Making our way down the door. Here on the door edge, I don't feel any chips. I don't see any dents or dings. You're going to have some tiny fingernail scuffs in this area. All very subtle. I see a light scuff there. The rest of that door looks good. I don't feel any chips. Now, of course, you're going to have typical rock impacts on that flare. That upper section looks good. And then right here, we do have some gashes that went through the paint. That looks nice. Date code on this tire is 2022. Tread wear looks pretty good. You do have some flaws right here if you look close. And then you have a light rash. Got a chip in here. And then a couple chips on the inner spokes. And then if we look at this front guard, looks like it was color matched to the vehicle. Color is off just a little bit though, and you're going to see some cracking along the edges. And then of course you're going to have a few rock impacts and little chips on it. Got some chips in here. You have some bug etching where the bugs kind of sat on too long and etched into the clear. This is just moisture. The rest of that looks good. Lights are nice and clean. That hood is really clean. And then you're just going to see a couple small rock impacts here and there. Some small chips. You're going to see some small impacts there. The The rest of that fender looks nice. Fender flare is clean. I don't see any rash on that wheel. You have a couple rock chips there. That looks good. The door here looks nice. You do have a chip right here on the edge. Upper section's clean now. That door looks good. Door edge feels nice. Typical rock impacts there. The rest of that's clean. Date code on this tire is 2021. Tread wear looks decent. I don't see any rash. You're gonna have a couple little chips here and there. Barrels look nice. Calipers look good. Right here, you do have some light scuffs. They do not catch my nail, so it's probably on the surface. You got a little chip there. Lower section looks good. All of that is clean. The rest of that looks really nice. All right, checking out the interior. It is a non-smoker. Now we do have some markings here on that leather. That wood grain looks good. Handle's nice and clean. That upper section looks good. Heated cool seats, memory seating. That lower panel looks really nice. Here on this trim, if you get close, you're gonna see some chips and abrasions from just getting in and out. That looks good. Got the all-weather mats. That plastic looks nice. Here on the bolster, you're gonna see all the wear on the piping, and then the color wore off right there as well. That bottom side looks good. You can see that piping, all the color wore off as well. Upper section looks nice. Looking at the steering wheel, that looks really good. Buttons are nice and clean. A couple tiny scuffs right there. That looks good. Little marking here. Upper side of that dash looks nice. The screen here is nice and clean. Those buttons look good. Console looks good. A couple small markings here and there, but otherwise that lid is in great condition. A couple stains, a few little markings on the plastic. Alright, here on the back, you're going to see some stains on the stitching. The carpet looks good. The rest of that plastic is clean. The bumper edge here, very minor scuffs. And then you do have some stains in the carpet. That section looks good. You have some stains here, a couple markings. That carpet looks good. And then you have a little marking there. Alright, here on this panel, you got the heated cool seats, memory seating. That's nice and clean. A couple little scuffs on the metal. That wood grain looks good. You have some wrinkles in the leather right here, but the rest of that panel looks really nice. Here on this bolster, you got the wear on the piping, so it kind of looks yellow right there. A little bit of wrinkling. That looks good. Here on the bottom, that looks good. You do have a rip right there. That looks good. The stitching is clean. Underside of the glove box looks good. The rest of that is really clean. And then here on the upper section, got a small stain right there. The rest of that looks really good. Here on the back right door panel, got a little spot there, a couple tiny scuffs. You have some scuffs and wrinkles down here from getting in and out on that leather. A few small scuffs on that trim. Looking at that bolster, overall really clean. Seat bottom looks good. The seat backs look nice. You have a couple wrinkles here, very light though. Overall the seat back looks nice. All of that plastic is in great condition, and of course got the all-weather mats here. The carpet looks good. A couple tiny stains, but otherwise really nice. And then up here you do have some splatter on the headliner. A few markings. All right, looking at the engine bay, just gonna scan through this. And then here on the under hood liner, it's in great condition.